Hi, you guys. Welcome back. Today we're gonna learn the infinitive. Okay. The infinitive is the base form of a verb. When we talk about the infinitive, we're usually referring to the present infinitive, okay, which is the most common. Although there are other forms of infinitive as well. For example, the perfect infinitive, the perfect continuous, the continuous, and passive. Okay. Basically, the forms to go and to find are infinitives. The infinitive is the base of a verb, often preceded by to. For example, birds love to sing. To respect our parents is our duty. He refused to obey the orders. Okay. Now, the present infinitive has two forms. Okay. The to infinitive, the zero infinitive. The to infinitive, to plus base, the zero infinitive is just base. Now let's look at one examples that I just read out for you. Birds love to sing. The word sing is base here and to is obviously, so to infinitive is equal to to plus base. Okay. Now look at this table to understand it more clearly. To infinitive, to sit. Zero infinitive, sit. To eat, eat. To have. To remember, remember. In short, those sentences in which you won't it wouldn't be necessary for you to use the word to with the base are called zero infinitive. Okay, let's look at few infinitive examples, right? She came to collect her paycheck. The three bears went to find firewood. I am calling to ask you about that. Your sister, I'm sorry, I forgot to write are here, but it's your sister has gone to finish her homework. To be or not to be? That is the question. To know her is to love her. To visit the Grand Canyon is my lifelong dream. To understand statistics, that is our aim. The children need a garden to play in. I would like a sandwich to eat. I don't have anything to wear. Would you like something to drink? These are simple, straightforward examples of the infinitive, right? So, now I would want to give you a few examples where you don't have to use the word to with the base to make it infinitive, okay? For example, let him sit here. Or maybe a better example so that you understand in a better way, make him to stand. Make him to stand, make him to stand there, make him to stand, whatever, okay? Now this sentence can also be written as make him stand, correct? Now you see, zero infinitive and to infinitive, right? This is the major difference. Anything that forms to go and to find are infinitives. Okay, this is basically it. These are a few examples that I just showed you. Okay, moving on, we're going to learn participles. Now, a participle is a verb form that can be used as an adjective to create verb tense or to create the passive voice. Okay, there are two types of participles: present participle and past participle. Obviously very clear by the very word present and past, right? Now here is an example of present participle and past participle. The verb for example we have here is to rise. The rising sun. Past, the risen sun. To boil. The boiling water. The boiled water. To break. The breaking news. The broken news. To cook. The cooking ham. The cooked ham. Okay, inspired by our infinitive, as you see two forms here. Okay, let's look at a few examples now. A laughing man is stronger than a suffering man. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. The only thing that comes to a sleeping man is dreams. Right? These were a few examples. I want you to go through this very table once and understand what is present and past participle to understand it in a better way. Moving on. Now, I would want you all to look at this, like how to find errors or errors in the use of participles, okay? Errors in the use of participles. Now, for example, we have a sentence called going up the hill, an old temple was seen. Going up the hill, an old temple was seen. Instead of this, the correct sentence that we're supposed to use is when we went up the hill. We saw an old temple. We saw an old temple. As easy as it seems. For another example, I'll just read out for you. Standing at the gate, a scorpion stung him. Instead of this, we're supposed to use standing at the gate, he was stung by a scorpion. Or maybe, while he was standing at the gate, a scorpion stung him. Another example, entering the room, the light was quite dazzling. No, that's not how we are supposed to say. Entering the room, I found the light quite dazzling. Or when I entered the room, the light was quite dazzling. Now, you can also pronounce the word dazzling as dazzling. I pronounce it that way. So I hope you understood what are participles and how we're supposed to use it. Okay. Now, I came up with 5 amazing words the other day, so I thought I'd share it with you. Okay. The very first word we have here is espouse, adopt, or support. Synonyms: embrace, abet, aid. Antonyms: contradict, dissent. The next word we have here is embodiment, a tangible or visible form of an idea, quality, and feeling. Synonyms: incarnation, personification, manifestation. Antonyms: disorganization, exclusion. The third word that we have here is adroit, clever, or skillful. Synonyms: agile, competent, nimble. Clumsy and incompetent are antonyms. The fourth word we have here is bewilder, cause to become perplexed and confused. Synonyms: mystified, disoriented, maze. Antonyms: assured, satisfied. The last word we have here is cardinal, of the greatest importance, fundamental. Okay. Synonyms: preeminent, integral, elemental. Antonyms: inferior, subordinate. So this was basically all for today's class. In the next class, we'll study about a few irregular verbs, auxiliaries and modals, all right, and But before ending the class, I want you to go through these participles and infinitive again. Okay, find your own examples and maybe comment below your examples, and I might tell you if that is correct or not, or come up with new examples, new and better examples that I might use to explain the same group of people like you. All right, so that's basically all for today's class. We'll meet again tomorrow. Till then, bye bye, take care.